Hello friends, Tony here. In this video, we will learn about generics in TypeScript. When writing programs, one of the most important aspects is to build reusable components. This ensures that the program is flexible as well as scalable in the long term. Generics offer a way to create reusable components. So generics provide a way to make components work with any data type and not restrict to one data type. So components can be called or used with a variety of data types. And let's see an example. So I'm going to create a function here. I'm going to declare a function. And I'm going to name it array of numbers or return num array. I'm going to name it like this. Now this one is going to receive items, which is going to be type of array of numbers. So I'm going to say number array, and also the return type is going to be number array. Okay, so let's say return. I'm going to return a new array. Okay, and I'm going to say concat passing the items here. Very good. Now if I say down there, let's create a variable num array, return num array passing an array of numbers here. Very good. But what if I want the same also for strings? Let's copy that and let's create a new function. Let's say return str array, and here the argument is going to be a type of an array of strings, and then also the return is going to be an array of strings. And then we can do the same thing. We can declare a variable string array and say return string array passing an array of strings. And also if we say log here num array, and also down there for the string array, let's save. And yeah, here we have num array, an array of numbers and an array of strings. Good. And then also we can say num array push 6 and also string array push f. If I save, yeah, now we have 1 to 6, an array of numbers, and a, b, c, and so on, an array of strings here. Okay. But instead of having two functions, it's going to do the same thing. Let's use the same function also for strings and numbers. So I'm going to remove this, and now I'm going to name this return any array. Now the arguments is going to be an array of any, and also the return type is going to be an array of any. And let's copy that and paste it here, and let's save. As you can see, no error. Here we have the same return, the console log, and the for strings the same. And now, what if I say num array push not a string, not a number, but a string? Okay, if I save, as you can see, no error, and we have a string here. Since we have passed type any for our arguments, we can pass any type of array to the function. However, this may not be the desired behavior, and we may want to add the numbers to number array or the strings to the string array, but not numbers to string and string to numbers. Okay? To solve this, we can use generics. And let's convert now this one to generic function. So I'm going to comment all of them, and let's declare another function here. So function, and I'm going to say any array. Okay. Oh yeah, return any array, no problem. But yeah, let's just leave like this, and the same thing we had here. But now instead of any array we have here, I'm going to add generics. So open and closing angled brackets here, and I'm going to use t, but you can say, for example, item, items like this, and no problem. And here is going to be now the arguments items is going to be an array of items, and the return type the same thing, items here. Now also here return new array. We are going to add the generic here also. So we are okay. Now let's do the same thing. Let's copy this and I'm going to paste it right here. Just now let's uncomment all of them. As you can see here, we have now underline error. Argument of type string is not assignable to parameter of type number because we have used the generics and the type variable. So items in this case remembers the type that the user provides and works with that particular type only. So this is called preserving the type information, because we have used number here and then here we push a string. This is going to throw the underline error, so argument of type string is not. And the same thing if we say str push 1, it's going to have an underline error, so argument of type number is not assignable to the parameter of type string. Okay, so this is how we can use the same function for strings and numbers and also have type safe with the generics. Okay, I'm going to remove that and let's save. Now generics can be applied to the function's argument, a function's return type, and a class, fields, or methods. We also have a multiple type variables, so instead of only items, we can add more generics here. And let me declare here another function. Okay. So I'm going to say here a function, and let's name it identity. And here, for example, let's say T and V or U. Okay. And the arguments, I'm going to say 1, which is going to be of type T, and 2 type U. And this is going to be, the return type is going to be void. I'm not going to return anything here. I'm going to just say console log. So let's say log here 1 and not 1, but I'm going to say type of 1, and also I'm going to say a string here 2, type of 2. Okay. And then let's say let my identity, and call the identity passing a string and number, and here we pass a string as for 1 and a number for the 2. So the 1 is going to be a string and 2 is going to be the number. Now if I say that, as we can see, 1 is string and 2 is number, but we need also to add the space here, and now we have 1 is string and 2 is a number. And just let's remove also this one, same plus here, which I think is more better. So 1 is string and 2 is a number. Okay, so here we have T and U, and the 1 argument is going to be of type T, and 2 argument is going to be of type U, and the return is void. Now what if I say console log, so let's create let my identity 2, and yeah, because we have added here a string and number, but the arguments are string and also here string, we have an underline error, so argument of type string is not assignable to parameter of type number because the U is of type number here. But if we say string, the error goes away. Okay friends, that's it all about this video. I hope you enjoy, and if you like such a videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share with your friends, and see you in the next one. All the best. Thank you very much.